Welcome to episode 3 of our Cape Summer series.
Okay, so we've just arrived at Addo Elephant Park, one of our favorite national parks.
In this episode, we look very forward to showing some of our older footage of some of our highlights at Addo over the last 10 years. This includes our incredible lion, hyena, bat-eared fox, rhino, as well as some memorable moments with ellies and with buffalo.
Some of the best photographic opportunities that we have experienced in Addo must be at the Hapua waterhole. Really popular for elephants, pretty much because it is pretty much central and elephants come from all directions. We once had a lion walking towards Hapua waterhole. After sitting for about half an hour, nothing happening, he appeared out of nowhere, which was absolutely beautiful. We got something a couple of years ago that we've never seen before, and it was a kudu playing with a skull. So the wind was blowing, we had nice kind of like sand blowing just behind him, so we had with good lighting as well, so we had nice opportunity to get some nice video and pictures of that. And yeah, we've seen hadubis, we've seen beautiful water covered in mud. So yeah, for us, Hapua is definitely a place to kind of spend a little bit more time around. One of our other highlights of the trip was watching how the elephants interacted and were actually swimming in one of the dams. Hapua, the elephants would spend some time and they would spray themselves with mud to protect the skin from the sun, but we actually got to see the elephants swimming and playing at Roy Dam, which is a loop on the way back to the rest camp. Came across a rather large bird that we have only seen in Addo Elephant Park. All our trips to Kruger and the Harahari and surrounds, we have never seen them. And we think it is the Denham's bustard. And if you know any different, and if you think I've got this one wrong, please feel free to comment and let me know.
Hyena sightings in Addo is for us quite common. They generally appear early mornings but also late afternoons. And one of our favorite memories is one winter where we were surprised early in the morning. It must have been 0 degrees, and we saw these 2 hyena swimming at an empty hapua. After playing in the water together for a while, they jumped out, had a shake, and went for a run. For us, it was a most unusual sighting, but incredible to watch.
Blood. Oh, I see his butt. Look at that cute adorable jacket.
We should give the other cars a chance there.
Show me how he eats.
One of our most memorable hyena sightings happened a number of years ago, just outside the Addo main rest camp gate. Early one morning, you can see the sun was just rising, and a spotted hyena had just caught what appeared to be a bushbuck and was feasting on the side of the road with a jackal, a blackback jackal, waiting for his turn next door. It was one of the first times we have ever witnessed a kill, not really the kill, but after the kill, and it was quite a sighting and can be quite gruesome for those who are a little bit more squeamish.
Where's mommy? Where's mommy? Where's mommy? I want to take a picture of the ninja. Look at the big hyena. No, please. I want you to. Shame. Isn't that shame? I'm so sorry for that jackal. Mommy, no, I have to see this.
Send it to me and
So you must look at the hyena.
We were super excited to have come across a brown hyena in the Addo Elephant Park. When we first made our way into the park, we actually had no idea that there were brown hyena and only spotted hyena. I actually said to my neighbor one evening when we arrived that I don't think there are brown hyena, but we were proven wrong the next day. And as we know, brown hyena are pretty skittish, so we didn't spend too much time with them, but he did give us a nice opportunity to get some nice video.
One of the big advantages of Addo is the variety of species that we've spoken about, and in these older clips you get to enjoy them. One thing I really love is buffalo. I think they are so photographic, and the details that can come on their horns, and just their eyes and their expression. So I remember taking this photo quite vividly. It was such a moment. We watched what appeared to be a herd of a couple of, maybe 100 or so buffalo walking towards us, and just a group of them in this section, half all looking up, quite serious and walking in the same direction. It just really was a lovely moment, and seeing buffalo like this in the Addo is really cool because it's not something you expect. We have had many lion sightings in the Addo. For the exception of this trip, I think we've almost always seen lion at the Addo. A few sightings that stand out are where these two females were on the side of the road, and we had the opportunity to take a photo very close up of the lion's eye with the reflection of our car. Another memorable lion sighting was at Hapua one afternoon just at sunset. We watched a beautiful male lion walking towards the Hapua Dam and posing on the side of the road for all the cars to see and photograph in this gorgeous light. It really was a memorable and rather exceptional photographic experience. A lion roar is always quite something to see, and this particular lion sighting we had at Roydam.
It is always a treat to come across the bat-eared foxes in any of the sandparks national parks. On one particular morning, we came across a couple of bat-eared foxes in Addo Elephant Park, and Carmen was lucky enough to be on the window side, and she was able to get a really nice video. Unfortunately running away, so we didn't have too much time with them, but always great to see.
Ellies might be a common sighting in the Addo, but watching these two beautiful ellies playing was quite a sighting to behold. Sometimes you can go to a park and they can tell you that certain animals are in that park, but you never really quite believe it because you will never see it. It is a rarity. And seeing this rhino blew our minds. We never expected it. It was one afternoon, and I won't tell you where or when, but it was quite a treat to have this interaction with this rhino and a little herd of ellies, which really just spoilt us. So always be on the lookout for the rare animals. They are very shy and very skittish, but when you do have this privilege, it is such a treat. bag at the back. We do hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you enjoy our content, please remember to like and subscribe. It is absolutely a free way to support our channel. Until the next time, take care.